2005 Ford Escape. The old Escape is back. So my mother-in-law drives this, and it just needs brakes. It's got, I don't know how many miles on it now. It's a Escape Hybrid. It's 2005, and it doesn't show how many miles are on it. Let's see. Let's see. 239,840. Wow. This thing, we put 40,000 miles on it in I don't know how many years, and it's been cruising around. So I am gonna set you guys up on my tripod, and we're gonna start tearing into this thing. So first things first, getting the jack out. I don't remember how to jack this thing. Like I said, first things first, pulling the height thing off my jack does kind of fit underneath the front of this, but I figure I'll just go in the center. It'll make it easier later. I can do both from this position. I love that this jack is so modular that I can just do all the vehicles with it, and yeah, it just works awesome. Plastic, not plastic. Plastic. Okay, how about over there? Let's go with this. It's like a sweet cross member. It just doesn't work that well. Look like it's gonna be happy. Man, look at that down travel. Okay, there she is. All right, if you are, what's up, H? How you doing today? Yep, just doing a brake job here. We are just getting into it, so we're pulling everything apart, trying to figure out what all the sizes of things are. Yeah, maybe I'll put you guys over here. Right there. Got this, got this. All right. Ooh, that was good. Wow, how did I even do that? Oh, it's a swollen lug nut. Cool. interesting. That's that. That's good. Now I get to find out if the stuff I bought on Amazon is the correct stuff to do this brake job with. The rotor looks right. That's a start. We're gonna hope the rotor meaning right is going to mean that the rest of it is right. So we're gonna pop these things off. So this vehicle lives where it is wet a lot, so it's got some kind of little rust things going on, but nothing too bad. I think there are possibly original struts on it that are lift struts, so I've lifted this a little bit, and it's yeah, pretty basic. So find the right Allen head here. Not that one. Anybody has any questions or anything like that, I would appreciate if you hit the like button if you're in here. No, that's too late. That one's too small. Okay. Well. Here's the works. I don't even know what this is. Apparently. That's kind of fun. Good luck. Give you one of these. Oh, I'm thinking wrong here. Interesting. As you can tell, I have not pulled this apart yet. On the other side. But I really don't know what I'm doing. H9. I promise I might have the tool. Wow. Ford, what did you do? What did you do here, Ford? I literally don't have any idea. You have every Allen wrench I own has tried in that, and none of them have worked. So that's a great start to doing a job like this. Yeah. Wow, thank you, H. I appreciate it, man. I just started memberships. If you are interested in checking those out, that would be awesome. I'm much better about Ford Excursions than I am with the old Escape here. And yeah, because I've been trying to do the wrong thing. I need to take this whole thing apart, but I can just take this off. And then I can look at this stupid thing and figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because, you know, it's part of working on cars, figuring out what you're doing wrong. And what the engineer designed that I have to deal with. So, okay, this. So it should be going this way. Beautiful. Alright, bolt number 2. I was trying to take the caliper bolts off before, and that was not happening. So, we're going to just take the hole mount bolts off. And hopefully we can just change everything right in here without taking those off. But I do like to grease the caliper pins, so kind of an odd thing that I can't do that. Okay, so here's one. These look like the right ones for that. That's exciting. And this is the back one. And the back one has that cool little tab on it. And these are shot. So there's a good one. You can see how thick they are right there. And there's a bad one that is all the way down. So pretty great to get this whole kit. We got this kit on Amazon. If you're watching this video afterwards, doing the brakes on an Escape, then I'll put the video link down in the, or the product link down in the old description there. We got some nice products. It looked correct for my 2005 Ford Escape Hybrid, which is awesome. If you are just joining us, we are working on a 2005 Ford Escape with the hybrid in it. Putting brakes on the front of it, something as simple as brakes. Just kind of tinkering on a Saturday, hanging out with some folks. Glad to have you around. Gonna need to get my purse out and hit that brake caliper there. It looks like this gets put in there over these. So I'm gonna try and get this out. Then I gotta get my caliper pusher out, push this thing back, and see what we're working with here. Yeah, what size is that out? Get in there with those. They have no idea what size that is. It's some odd size that will not present itself. So what I've got to push it back is a caliper pusher tool from ye old Harbor Freight, and I do like this tool a lot. Works quite well. I'm gonna get a light. Not understand what's going on in there. That's definitely inside. That is. Odd size on the top of these bolts that are caliper pin bolts, which is really frustrating because we'd love to take those out and give them some grease. But some size that maybe a 9mm that I don't think I own, which is quite surprising because I have almost every tool in the book. So that's a pretty terrible design. Anyway, we will survive. Here, we're gonna try and see, we gotta get this off of here. Alrighty, there goes that piece. Gotta get a wrench for this. So this little cool tool here, bumped you out of the way, does the pushing in for us here. So what we're gonna do is take this and get this thing to come all the way out a little bit. And then it just should be able to just push this thing back real nice. Now sometimes they'll start leaking, and when they start leaking you need to put a new caliper on there. This one seems to be going just fine. So hopefully that continues. And the only way to check this is to put everything back together. So I just kind of press them down pretty far. Kind of looking in there, I want to get that pretty flat. And this is super nice and simple here. Nice small car. Working on it is much nicer than all the big trucks I normally work on. So I'm making this thing go in real far. When it gets hard, you don't want to press it any further. So we got to that point. And I've got to get this out of here now. All the stuff, great. All the stuff is out. And then we're gonna go ahead and put in our new pads here. And of course, that's wrong. Not large enough for the ones that I am working on. So I'm gonna have to go get some different brake pads for this, which is quite a bummer. Because I thought we had the right parts. So, guess that is it for my live for a little bit, because I gotta make some calls and get myself the right parts, because apparently Amazon did not make that happen for me. Welcome to Working on Cars, people. We are working on cars live. And working on cars, you always get messed up with the wrong part from somebody. So I'm going to leave you guys alone. I'll come back in a little while to be live again. And hopefully we'll have this thing figured out. All right, bye.